Greyhounds make their way to midfield. The officials for tonight's game. Our referee, Franklin Payne. Our umpire, William Higbee. Linesman, Derek Robinson. Line judge, Gerald Lackey. Side judge, Keith Burbank. Field judge, Brad Estes. Our back judge is Pete Ashley. Electronic clock operator is Jamie Cantrell. And the play clock operator is Kurt Manzo.
Sequoyah is won the toss and elected to receive.
It is senior night at Skip Pope Stadium and what will be the final regular season home game for some Chiefs tonight. The 8-0 Pope Greyhounds, or sorry, the 0-8 Pope Greyhounds take on the 7-1 Sequoyah Chiefs in the penultimate game of the season. I'm Jay Gyro, joined by my co-host Slow McGee, and we have an exciting game tonight. The Chiefs try to extend their win streak to 3 games in this 5A matchup.
Yeah, currently there's a 3-way tie for first place in the region against us, Sprayberry and Creekview. Currently, we are ahead of Sprayberry in the head-to-head point matchup portion, but waiting on that game against Creekview. And if there's a big point differential tonight against Pope, that could extend our way of getting first in the region and having that region championship under our belt going into the playoffs.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at in terms of the region show tonight. Last week, the Chiefs added another region win to their tally when they took down Woodstock 31-24, getting those scores mixed up. But yeah, the Chiefs had a dominant game until about the 4th, and then a little bit started to crumble, but they kept the win. Mujecki had a 70-yard touchdown to close out that game. And Creekview still in that 4-1 spot as well. They take on River Ridge tonight, and a loss from them could knock them out of that first place spot and give Sprayberry an easier chance to get in that second spot, or maybe even first spot, as they play Lassiter tonight, who the Chiefs easily dismantled a few weeks ago during homecoming night. But the Chiefs are looking to make it 3 wins in a row against the Pope Greyhounds. We'll see what they're capable to do on senior night as we are underway. As this one is direct hit to Maddox Waller. It's fair call at the 30. The Chiefs have a nice opening position for the starting drive.
Now, Jake, let's open up talking about that one-game hiatus for Wojcicki. In our homecoming game, he didn't play. He rested up from his injury that he had during the River Ridge game, but then he came and showed out against Woodstock just a week later with 3 touchdowns and 171 total yards that night. Like, what a game.
Yeah, it was like he never even left. I mean, he just got right back into the lineup and kept doing what he does best, and that's run the football. And he did a lot of that last week, or 2 weeks ago against Woodstock, as the Chiefs are coming off of a bye, and I'm going to expect to see a lot from that tonight, as the first play of the night belongs to the Chiefs. Martin thrown over towards the sideline. That's caught by Brooks Starling, exploding, has a space to go. Blockers in front, breaks the tackle. He's going all the way to the end zone. First play of the night, Brooks Starling touchdown. and the Chiefs take an early 6-0 lead.
What an insane play right there. I'm actually flabbergasted. That was awesome.
Brooks Darling, on his 20th reception of the season, gets his second touchdown of the year.
Oh, wait.
And they're saying he might have went out of bounds, and yeah, they
Dang.
gonna mark him out of bounds. Did not see that right there. So instead of being a touchdown on the opening play, the Chiefs will have to wait a little bit longer. They'll take over at the 20.
It's okay. Come back right here. That pass does not define us.
Rajecki in
On the
motion.
uprights now.
Martin escaping the pocket. Instead, he just takes the sack. And it's Fletcher King.
I mean, that's currently Pope averages 0.2 sacks a game, so they're currently above their average.
Yeah, that'll be their second sack of the season.
Great.
And I think it's been a few games since they've had their sack. I think it was in their opening game of the season, either against Cambridge or Dunwoody, where they got that one. But Fletcher King opens the night with a sack. On the second play, the Chiefs will have to bounce back. 2nd and 15 now. Martin looking back to Darling. He has a screen pass. A lot of blocks. Gets a pass the first down. This time he's not tackled. And this time, is he in? They'll mark him in as the Chiefs, on their third play, get their touchdown and take a 6-0 lead.
What great blocks right there by the Chiefs, honestly. I mean, you can always be like, oh, the person who's running the ball is the person who did great to get the touchdown, but like, can't forget about the rest of the play. The play that shows true teamwork right there.
Yeah, the screen pass worked. Great blocks from Hudson Hamilton and Jack Ripley, letting Brooks Darling cruise his way into the end zone. Thought the refs were going to mark him short again, but not that time, as Brooks Darling into the end zone. The Chiefs look to make it 7-0. From the senior long snapper, Riley O'Neal, to the senior holder, Kobe Martin. And that one is good, 7-0, as we open the night 3 plays in.
The visiting Pope Greyhounds 0. Your Sequoyah Chiefs 7.
Greyhounds will now get a chance to make something happen. Their offense is going to have to get going quickly if they want to even chance at coming out of this game. One of the things that I mentioned was that if they want to win this game, they can't go down early. I think if they won the coin toss, you would have received this, because I mean, even just looking at the scoreboard and seeing you're already down 7-0, you haven't even had the ball, that's just a little bit demoralizing. Now, you start your first drive, you're already down, you've been down in pretty much every single game this season. You're gonna need a little bit of a statement drive to change something up.
Yeah, their quarterback is currently out of the season 42% off his pass completions. So we definitely need a higher percentage from Pope tonight if they want a chance against this Sequoyah defense.
Yeah, Greyhounds are not going to be able to rely on their pass game much. As you said, Hudson Marquino, 42% completion percentage so far in the season. Only 795 yards and only 6 passing touchdowns. He's averaging less than 1 passing touchdown a game. They're going to have to rely on their freshman running back, Ivan Darden Jr., who has been one of the few bright spots on this offense. 87 attempts, 420 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He has a little bit of receiving work in there as well, averages about 1 reception a game. So we'll see if they try to involve him in this game a little bit more. He's number 11. They're going to start with their senior running back in the backfield instead, Ethan Alterman. As Alterman has been having himself a good season as well. They'll hand this one off to him. Has an offer so far from Reinhardt.
Taken down by a host of Chiefs.
And his most yards in the game were 70 against Cherokee, who the Chiefs shut out 63-0 earlier in the year. First play of the game, or first offensive play of the game for Pope goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. See what they can do on 2nd down. Sends out Kai Watanabe in motion. And it's a handoff once again. Still up. Getting the pile to move a little bit, and it's a few extra yards. Ref doing a good job to make sure that play isn't called dead. And after getting contact at the line, goes for about 4 yards, so 3rd and 6.
I mean, as I say, yardage is yardage. And if those are the steps that Pope has to take to make it up the field, then those are the steps that they got to take, and that's okay.
Yeah, at this point, not even at this point, in this kind of game, any sort of yards is any sort of yards. You just got to get something moving.
I mean, when you're up against powerhouse like the Sequoyah Chiefs, I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah, especially on your first drive of the game, you need something. We'll see if Pope can make some magic here. Rolling out towards his right side, and incomplete pass out of bounds as the punt team will come on. Brooks Starling set to return as the first drive of the night for the Greyhounds does not result in any points.
And that pass was incomplete by number 22, Luke McClendon, but he's normally Macrino's, or sorry, I said his last name wrong. Anyways, he's normally their #1 target when they are going to throw the ball. So
again, the Chiefs almost getting to that ball, getting blocked there. Asa had a block punt last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna mix up with the bye. I forget the bye weeks in there. The bye week just throws everything off. 2 weeks ago, Asa Goings had a block punt. Almost got another one there.
You could just say last game week.
Last game. That's a better word for
last
it.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So second drive of the night is gonna start near the same spot. Mark them at the 38-yard line. They'll have a 1st and 10. Another one of the Chiefs, 2 wide receivers out formation, and then Holden Campbell kind of acting as a blocking tight end in a way. They hand it off to Rajecki for his first carry of the night. As he pummels through, does he fall for a first?
Run by number 3, Will
Wait for the signal. And this looks like it's going to be seconds. Sorry, it'll be first and goal. Not first. I'm sorry. First down. Wow. Okay.
Hey, the bye week's throwing us off too.
It's just,
I mean,
yeah. It got.
We're on a little rusty. We're on the uprise. They're on the uprise. Everyone's coming back.
1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Martin rolling out of his pocket, trying to find himself an option. He has Ripley short. That's where he goes. Caught at the line of scrimmage. Stiff arms the man for a first down as Ripley carries 2 men with him across the line to gain. And it's another first down for the Chiefs. And Jack Ripley silently putting together a very good season. 54 yards per game, 17 receptions, and 6 touchdowns. Has really become the main end zone threat for the Chiefs this year. Martin likes to look him deep and short.
Yeah, Teeter said about Ripley that he was probably their 6th receiving option last year with all the seniors that have left, and he's really stepped up his game since last season, coming into this season, now being the #1 receiver that we go to when we are going to pass the ball.
I formation for the Chiefs. Handoff for Jackie. Good gain there, about a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Will Rajecki's, whenever he does run the ball, he's expected to get 7.9 yards per carry.
Yeah, I think it increased a little bit last week. The stats weren't ever updated.
Yeah, since
for the Woodstock
but
game.
as of game against Lassiter, 7.9 yards every single time Will Rajecki touches the ball.
Yeah, that's it.
Now,
that's
if you
right.
times that by 10, that's 70.9. That's 79. That's 79 yards. Now listen to my math. If we start the ball on the 25, he pretty much, if he touches the ball 7 times, he scores a touchdown.
There he goes again.
Oh,
and there's another.
And he just went further than that. So if you do all the math,
keep going.
or under touches by Wojciechowski and we have a touchdown. I feel like that sounds clutch.
You sound like Moneyball right now. You're just using statistics, and if we keep doing this, this will work based on statistics.
Based on statistics.
You're the Oakland A's. You're going to go win 20 games in a row.
Based on max preps, if that keeps happening, all is well. But don't even forget that we have other assets on this team. So when Wojciechowski's not open, many other options.
And there's another handoff to Wojciechowski on the outside. Still up. Breaks his first tackle, goes down. Another first down. The Chiefs are feeding Will Wojciechowski early in this one.
I mean, what was I saying? It works. It works.
Yeah, another first down. Chiefs just keep on moving.
Now, if Will runs this ball into the end zone, this will be his 20th rushing touchdown of the season. 21st total touchdown, because he did have a receiving touchdown earlier in the season, but 20th rushing touchdown of the season.
Wojciechowski looking for that 20th rushing touchdown. It's a keeper from Martin, and he explodes into the end zone.
That was a fake out right there. Faked me out, just for a second.
Greyhounds thought that one was going to Wojciechowski, but Martin keeps it and goes for his, well, let's see how many rushing touchdowns that's for him now. It's going to be his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. Chiefs extend the lead to 13-0 pending the extra point. As they'll line up now, Leif Hansen kicking. Looking to make it 14-0. And that one is drilled again. Perfect from Leif Hansen, 2 for 2 so far, as the Chiefs take a 14-0 lead. After forcing a punt from the Greyhounds, the offense will now get another chance to make something happen. 3 and out of their first drive. They got a little bit of yardage. They had to look to get the first, but just overthrew it a little bit. We'll see if Marquino can get back onto his game, find his receivers, and maybe make something happen in this one. Student section and band looking pretty full here at Skip Pope tonight. Senior night, seniors wearing togas, and then everyone else wearing gold. I think that just is this a Sequoyah theme, or is this like a national? Does everybody do togas for senior night?
No, it's seniors wear togas.
Well, like, no, like, I know that.
And
like, is it every single like high school senior night? Do they do toga night, or is that like just like that's just an us thing?
I think it's an us thing, but some people do have toga nights, like Ancient Greece night.
Ancient Greek night, I've heard that one before.
But I'm pretty sure the gold part is a Sequoyah thing.
That would make sense because, you know.
Because, like, go Chiefs.
Yeah.
Black, gold, and white.
I feel like I've never seen toga night before. I mean, like, I've seen it here, but not really anywhere else.
I've seen it on, like, social media.
Yeah.
For other schools. I think Creekview had a toga night. But that's honestly the only one I've ever seen. So maybe we started a trend.
Yeah.
Our student section starting a trend.
They're all following us.
Exactly. And let's see on this drive if Pope can start the trend of scoring like the Sequoyah Chiefs have.
Handoff in the backfield, and he goes absolutely nowhere. That's going to be what could have been a huge loss, though. Mark that he stopped forward progress behind the line. We'll go for 2nd and 11. As Alterman's rush goes nowhere, they'll sub in their freshman running back, Ivan Darden Jr. See if he can get anything going.
I'm excited to see what Darden Jr. can do.
Yeah,
his stats according to the stats, his stats have shown that he can make big plays if big plays are needed. So I'm excited to see this true freshman.
He's had 167 yards in one game, and He's had another, but that was the only time he ever crossed over 100 so far this season. But he's had a solid year so far, especially on a team that really has no offense at all. I mean, only about 230 yards of offense per game, 130 of that coming from that rush side. There's just not much you're able to do with that, as it's again 3rd and long, as that one is another tackle for loss.
Yeah, I mean, this Pope offense averages 11.8 points a game, and their averages per quarter don't add up to a touchdown. So
I mean, their high fourth quarter is their highest, where they got 4.5, which, you know, that doesn't make sense. As that one, Michael Fountain brings down Marquino.
Michael Fountain leads the Sequoyah defense with the most sacks or the average amount of sacks per game. So
yeah, that's going to be.
See if this adds to his average going up.
Number 5 on the year for Michael Fountain, as he gets involved early in this one and puts this in a little bit dangerous of a spot for the Greyhounds. Matthews Lego, their punter, has enough space for the kick. Won't get across the 50. Darling catches at the 40. He's got space to move at the 30 now. Coming back across, has a block from Drew Williams. Cuts across back to the 30. Now he's almost out. Another great block.
Oh, wow.
And Brooks Darling takes it back to the 5. And Jedediah Marshall had an insane block. It could have gone for a flag. Might have been a blindside block there. But Brooks Darling currently takes it to the 5. Off the punt return. We'll see what the call is. As we wait for the refs. Chiefs lining all the way back up at their 50 right now. Should be on Sequoyah. Still waiting on the call. Yeah, blindside block. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so that should place them at the 30, if I'm not mistaken, depending on which one they're marking.
As we're looking at what the camera's showing, we have a heavy senior offensive line. Charlie Miller, Colton Bass, Alex Brewer, Riley O'Neill. On senior night, it just makes sense, you know?
You gotta run all the seniors. I mean, this line has mostly been seniors all season as well. Keeping it that way on the special night. And the Chiefs at the 35-yard line after the penalty. Again, the I formation. A little bit of motion here. Maddox Waller flips this side. Pope stacking that far side with their blitzers. See if they drop back into coverage. Rajecki goes the other way. Breaks his first tackle. Exploding over towards the sideline. Will they bring him down? No, they don't. Will Rajecki into the end zone.
He just did a little Euro step. Euro step around. I mean, he played basketball in middle school, so it makes sense. But, you know, Euro step slide into the end zone. Swims in the end zone, then stands back up and runs away. I feel like that's pretty fitting.
His 20th rushing touchdown
of
the season. Will Rajecki gets that milestone with 1 game to go.
And as the stats are predicting, if I'm going based on the stats tonight.
Crossed 1,000 rushing yards 2 weeks ago against Woodstock. Caught myself there.
2 weeks ago, yeah, last game.
There's 3 minutes still to go in the first. Chiefs are going to run a play here. Martin scrambling over towards the far side. Throws it into the corner of the end zone. It is caught by Maddox Waller. The extra point is good.
Oh.
And there's a flag on the play, though. Extra point might not be good.
Flag on the field.
Now, if there's no flag, are they redoing it? Or do they
Yeah,
count?
they back it up, I think.
Okay.
We try.
Eligible receiver downfield.
Oh, ineligible receiver downfield on Sequoyah. So this will back them up a little bit, and they'll look to just take the field goal for this one. As Leif Hansen comes out now. Looking to make it 21-0 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Snap is good. Kick is as well. Chiefs take a 21-0 lead as the Greyhounds are falling behind quickly. Brooks Starling had a great punt return, taken back for a flag, but the Chiefs get it back on one play. A 40-yard rushing touchdown for Wilbur Jecky. He grabs his 20th rushing touchdown of the season and improves his season mark even more. The Memphis commit is showing out in these last few games of the year as the Chiefs build up for a playoff run. Greyhounds put themselves in a not so good position on their, well, this is gonna be their third drive of the night. Just a little bit of offense just to get them going would be nice to see. We'll see if Hudson Marquino can just get something going. I'm thinking you gotta look to Luke McClendon, their technically lead wide receiver. He has 2 receptions a game this entire season, so they don't necessarily throw that much, but when they do look to McClendon. He's been their main guy, and I'm thinking they're gonna have to try to use him a little bit more. They're taking this one out of the back. Darden gonna get to the 20. That is a great kick, falls just short.
I mean, Darden wanted it to go in the end zone, then it started bouncing back forward, so he had to run it, but at least he got about 10 yards off of that, so that
It got him close
works
back.
for the offense.
I think they're marking down at the 20 there, so
So a little more, okay.
yeah, he'll get right back to where they would have been.
Oh, just kidding, they're going back.
I was gonna say, I do not think he got all the way to the 20. 14 is where he got to. Successful to start their third drive. Darden still in the backfield. Trips go into motion. It's Darden up the middle, and a pile pushes him backwards again. They'll mark him for a gain of 1 yard, or not even half a yard maybe.
Chiefs at the line of scrimmage. Bring up second down.
The Chiefs have done their research so far tonight, as the rush game just not working so far. Darden instantly stops at the line of scrimmage once again. 2nd and 10 now. Marquino looking around for an option. He doesn't have one, stays up on his feet, runs out of bounds. The pressure, I think from, can't see what number that is. I think it's Joseph Lucente out there, yeah. Or is that Noah Normile? That's 73, that's Noah Normile right there. Pressure from Noah Normile forces Marquino out of bounds. Brings him for a loss, and it's 3rd and 15. The senior getting some action early on, 2:11 to go in the first. And it's a 3rd and long for the Greyhounds. Have to make something up. Throwing, hit as he's thrown, and that one is caught. Is it enough for a first? No.
I think he's short.
Pass is complete.
Short of a first.
And player down on the field.
Yeah, that's Marquino, who was hit as he was thrown, and that did look like a hurtful hit.
Short of a first down, will bring up a 4th down for the Greyhounds.
Well, this is good. This is good. I mean, obviously not good. It is a 4th down, but good for Marinko.
Yeah,
that
he gets a little bit of
he
space
can have
here.
a break. He can have some space just to heal whatever part of him just got injured and hurt.
And that one is pretty much blocked. Jedediah Marshall has it, taking it up the right side of the field. He's in for a touchdown, Jedediah Marshall. His second defensive touchdown of the season, as the Chiefs put another touchdown up on the board, and it's 27-0.
Insane.
I couldn't tell if that was a blocked punt or if that was just a scuffed punt. It's like a mix of both.
I really think it was blocked, but I also could be completely wrong.
Man, wish we had a replay system.
We should get a replay system.
That's
Replay.
a sign.
We'll go back at halftime, and after halftime we'll let everybody know.
Yeah, we're
what
our
it
official
was.
stat keepers as well.
Yeah.
We don't have enough for that either. That one is good from Leif Hansen, and it's 28-0 before the first quarter has even ended. 1:49 to go. Chiefs are not letting up in this one. And Marinko's break has not lasted very long. We'll see if he does step back out onto the field after the hit he took on that last drive, or if they'll swap him back out.
Jake, after the math I just did, if we score the exact same every single quarter, we're hitting 112 points tonight.
Yeah, but you lose a little bit of time because in the second half, if it keeps up like this, you go to a running clock.
That's true. But if we still play awesome, we could get there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Creekside got to 91, and they didn't have an offensive touchdown in the second half last week, I think.
Actually?
Yeah. Dude, Creekside's
I've
ridiculously
heard
good.
Yeah.
They're not in our region, but they're still incredibly good.
We got some good competition in our region. I'm excited for playoffs.
Yeah, 5A is a scary looking region.
It's a scary place to be.
Yeah.
It's a fun place to be.
It's a fun place to be, but scary place to be. That one's out for a touchback. As Hansen goes back to his old ways. Knocks that one out of bounds. And the Greyhounds will start from the 20 once again. We'll see if Marinko's out there.
The Greyhounds have not seen past the 30-yard line tonight. So let's see if they can get there.
They don't have a first down yet, do they?
I don't think so.
No, they haven't. They just got close on that last one. That's the closest they've gotten. So they've been 3 and outs in the last 3 drives. We'll see if they can change something up on this one. Marinko's back in there. Handoff, Darden tries to go straight up the middle. Gain of 1. Barely goes anywhere.
First tackle made by
Second and 9. Carson Berry
bring up second down.
Gets that tackle. This time they'll send 2 wide receivers out to the far side.
Maybe a throw play.
Marinko gives it off to Dart, and he runs into his own lineman and gets tripped up pretty quickly. His own guard, James Byrne.
I get the frustration for this Pope offense because when you don't have that many offensive options and assets, it makes it hard to obviously make plays. But then there's also the fact that you're going up against a Sequoyah defense who has many incredible players who have had many tackles, many sacks, and many interceptions this season to return to a touchdown anyways. So, I mean, it's hard when you're going up against a defense like this and you don't have as big of a powerhouse offense.
I mean, looking at your favorite thing, the stats, is there's a sack, another one, Matthew Matz this time. Chiefs get their second sack of the night.
Number 6, Matthew Matz.
As Matthew Matz gets on the end of that one, as he adds to his season tally as well. And a 4th and long, they're gonna have to punt once again. As I was saying, your favorite thing, the stats, Greyhounds offensive average points per game, 12. And then the Chiefs' average points against per game is 12 as well. So math's not really mattering right there.
Greyhounds 0, your Sequoyah
Just,
Chiefs 28.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know either. I think it's just a thing. We'll just call it a thing.
Yeah, I like that.
To conclude the first quarter, it is 28 for the Sequoyah Chiefs and 0 for the Pope Greyhounds. We'll see if any more points can come in the second quarter. Exciting game for the Chiefs, though. We got
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could
We got
attention to the 50-yard line.
one pass touchdown, two rushing touchdowns, and an interception touchdown. Pick 6.
And on the middle of the field right now at the 50, there's Coach Teeter with his 100th career win plaque. Love to see that. He got that a few weeks ago against Riverwood, and he's kept adding to that tally since. Finally gets his award here at the last home regular season game of the season.
Most deserving for that.
Very deserving.
He's led the Sequoyah Chiefs team to the playoffs in the past.
Yeah, he's got
I mean, at least the time that we've been in high school, it'll be all 4 years of this senior class, and then most likely more in the past. I mean,
yeah, he's got more in him. I want 200 wins.
200. Only up from here. 200 wins is hard. That's like
You have to
another
get- yeah.
5 more years?
No, you got to go 10 unless you win playoffs. Unless you just undefeated regular season and a perfect season, maybe 5 years. But you only get 10 games a year, so you'd have to at least have 10 just with the regular season. Brooks Darling breaks away from a few tackles,
Breaks away
still
from
up
another.
at the 20, and another incredible punt return there from Brooks Darling.
Brooks Darling.
Just keeps adding them to his tally. No flag on this one. So this one will stand. This one gets marked down at the 10. 5 yards short of where his last one was. And 19 seconds into the second quarter, the Chiefs are already in the red zone. Heading to the line of scrimmage now. Martin shotgun looking over towards left side. Ripley can't hold on to it.
Pass falls incomplete. Bring up a second down for the Chiefs.
Brings up second and goal. As a contested ball thrown right onto the sideline. Second and goal from the 10 now. Pope looked a little bit confused, still moving around on that line. It's a keeper to Martin. He falls for about 5 yards. Sets up 3rd and 5 from the goal line. Third down now for Sequoyah. Martin again in shotgun. Martin throwing over to Darling, and he grabs his second touchdown of the night.
Touchdown pass caught by number 4.
As Brooks Darling in the back of the end zone, there's a flag in the middle of the field, in the middle of the play. We'll see this call. The Chiefs are backing up a little bit. And it's another ineligible receiver downfield. Sequoyah's second of the night. It's going to back him up 10 yards, so 3rd and 5.
It will remain third down.
Oh, sorry, pushing by 5 yards. Makes it
Dang.
3rd and 10.
That's another Brooks Darling touchdown that got taken back.
Martin, no running backs in the formation. It's to Ripley. Screen pass. Trucks a man over, dives into the end zone. Jack Ripley.
Number 13, Jack Ripley.
Will now get his first touchdown of the night.
Touchdown!
As the Chiefs put up their 5th touchdown.
Mind you, all 5 touchdowns are completed by different people. But you don't see that on every single high school football team.
Yeah,
normally it's strongly dominant with 1, maybe 2 people.
Brooks has that first reception touchdown, then Martin had his rush. Rajecki had one, and then Jedediah Marshall on that scuffed punt return. And now Jack Ripley, the 5th touchdown scorer of the night. Leif Hansen for the extra point. It is good. And Sequoyah takes a 34-0 lead. 35-0.
The visiting Hope Greyhounds 0.
And the Greyhounds offense have not found anything, and their defense also has not been able to get going.
Well, hey, sometimes you get stuck on one certain part of the field. I know in basketball sometimes you can't be able to, you're like not able to shoot on one side, but you can shoot on the other side. Sometimes it's just different angles can give better options. So maybe with maybe with the Pope offense being on the other side of the field, having to go the other way, maybe good things can happen on this next play right here.
I like that idea. You know, flip sides, flip mindset, you know?
Yes, new perspectives, new opportunities.
There you go. You know, flip side of the field, you got a new perspective of the field, new perspective of the game. Now your offense gets going again. Go score 5 unanswered touchdowns, get yourself back in this one. Hansen punts this one away into the back of the end zone. Touchback.
Kick goes out of the back of the end zone for a
I mean, I know we talk about this at least once every game, but I'm amazed by his kicking ability. Like every single time he kicks off, it almost could go through the uprights, and I'm like, that just blows my mind that someone's foot has enough power to do that.
That's why he's 5-star kicker in top 3 in his class already. One of the best kickers in the country, right here in Canton, Georgia. And now we'll see the Pope Greyhound offense once again. Marinko trying just to lead the Greyhounds to something. Maybe just their first down of the night. If that handoff, Darden takes it over towards the outside. Gonna get to the first, just short. 2nd and 1.
Number 7, Carson Barry.
Carson Berry on the tackle.
Bring up a 2nd and short for the Greyhounds.
Darden getting a lot of early work so far tonight. See if they go right back to him. They do. Another handoff to Darden, and he is stuffed instantly again. Chiefs are looking to hold 3rd and 1 again.
Ran into 4 Chiefs.
I mean, maybe we'll see a passing play here, because I've seen this a lot in college where they run the first 2 plays and then they pass the next one. So
don't remind me of the Steelers offense. not the run pass.
The run pass. So maybe Pope's taking from the professionals here.
Run pass 3 and
that's my prediction.
Run,
my prediction is let's see what happens here.
Marinko, handoff, Darden up the middle, and they got a first down. And the Greyhounds grabbed their first down of the night.
It went against my prediction, but that's okay. It was a 50-50 shot. They had different options.
Run.
Run. As fast as you can.
Darden has 87 carries on the season, and with that run crosses about 440 yards. Turning into a good future talent for this Pope team. They can just get a little bit of help surrounding him. Maybe get a good incoming freshman quarterback to lead the charge next season. Marinko over the middle, and it's a great catch from McClendon. He can't beat the chase out from Asa Goings, but it's the big play that the Greyhounds needed. Luke McClendon flips the field, and
now we get to see why that's the favorite target right there, the favorite passing target.
McClendon already halfway to his average receptions per game, with that being his first of the night. And timeout called by Sequoyah as back-to-back first downs. They'll call a timeout just to get everything sorted out. And there's a big play that the Greyhounds could need. You finally get something going. It's a big play down the field. That it could be Marinko's season long, if it's even listed. No, they don't even list that as a stat anymore. Yeah, that sucks. Maybe it's a season long.
Sometimes it bothers me on Max Preps when they don't put all the stats in there.
Yeah, well.
I'm like, oh, it's okay.
Back from the timeout. Greyhounds have a little bit of momentum here. Two wide receivers on the far side. Marinko looking to keep the tempo going. Handoff, Darden up the middle, and the Chiefs going back to their ways after that timeout. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage, led by Drew Williams.
Taken out by a host of Chiefs at the line of scrimmage. Bring up second down for the Greyhounds.
Greyhounds trying to get into red zone territory for the first time tonight. Did not have a single first down throughout the entire first quarter. Have two so far through the second. Again, two wide receivers at the top of your screen. Looking to throw. Throws over towards the left side. And it's Kai Watanabe. Puts the Greyhounds on the board for the first time tonight.
Sequoyah defense looked like they kind of fell asleep there. I mean, only one safety followed two receivers, and that one can't guard two.
Yeah, but not much Benji Smith can do right there. Just has two guys he has to cover. He has to pick which one he wants to go to. And unfortunately, didn't get that one right. As Pope put up their first points of the game, 35 pending to be 7. As that kick is good. And the Greyhounds get one score back on their 5th drive of the night. They'll break their curse of 3 and outs.
And let's go. The visiting Cook Greyhounds 7. Your Sequoyah Chiefs 35.
Chiefs come back out for their 6th drive as the Greyhounds find their first passing touchdown of the night, and they only have one game this season with 2+ passing touchdowns, which it's hard for them to find the end zone in that pass game. They have 3 games. They only have 3 games with multiple rush touchdowns as Holden Campbell gets across the 50 inside Greyhound territory. And another one of the seniors makes a huge play. refs are acting like something. I'm not seeing a flag. Well, they put Sequoyah with a sideline warning. No actual flag, but Chiefs get a warning. No loss of yardage, so Campbell's return stays up. Oh, maybe it wasn't a warning because they're pushing him back. No, we'll skip the warning and go right to the 15-yard penalty. And this will move him back to the 47. First and 10. Chiefs have Brooks Darling and Jack Ripley on the near side. Sends Brooks Darling behind Ripley. And Martin keeps this one over onto the far side and doesn't get that much yardage. It's about halfway to the line to gain 2nd and 5 now.
Number 2, Colby Martin. Bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Chiefs.
Martin with 36 rush attempts so far on the season, makes that 37 and 150 total yards. After that gain of 5 to counter to Campbell. He's got space to make some play and a flag late on that one. And that one where Campbell gets past the 1st down marker, but a holding on Sequoyah will push that return back a little bit more. As the Chiefs with 2 self-inflicted penalties. We're at the 30 with that holding Campbell kick return. Then he got sent back to the sideline and fractured.
Is it replay second?
I don't think so. It should be 3rd down if it's a holding. Oh no, it will be replay second. So 1st down turns the other way. Now the Chiefs looking at a 2nd and 15. They send Holden Campbell out wide this time. Now one given to Darling. He cuts across the middle of the field. Has 1 man to beat. Cuts towards the left. Has space to go.
Oh yeah.
Touchdown, Brooks Darling. He gets his 2nd touchdown of the night this time. No flags to take that one away. And the Chiefs up the score again, 41-7.
That's another touchdown for the Chiefs.
Now Brooks is wearing an extra padded helmet. Do you know why that is? Is it just for precaution, or
I think it's for precaution.
Did he have a concussion and now
he might have had a
back?
concussion. He's been wearing that for the past 3 weeks. So I think it just, doesn't want to hurt himself. It's a smart play, Guarding caps, statistically, is your favorite word there.
Statistically,
have proven to
they
work.
are better.
And
Better protection.
Your Sequoyah Chiefs
taking it with him as he gets his 2nd touchdown of the night. No one else has 2 touchdowns on the night, so.
I mean, I feel like that's not actually as statistically speaking, but that's like magically speaking.
Yeah, so
or
something like that.
Talently speaking.
Yeah.
And many other words that you could use to describe that.
Chiefs put up their 6th touchdown of the night. The drive chart with 6 back-to-back touchdowns. And with 6:07 left to go in the 2nd quarter, the Greyhounds will have a chance to get back-to-back touchdowns of their own. Watanabe on their last drive had a nice 30-yard catch and score. We'll see if they can replicate that one. The first really promising drive of the night for the Greyhounds, but I mean, other than that, it's just been 3 and out after 3 and out. Those drives have not looked so promising, and their coach is really going to want to emphasis on trying to get back to where they were and keep this momentum going. This one is back towards the end of the end zone, touchback. The Greyhounds will start at the 20.
Deja vu right there.
Happens every single time.
Yep. It will be on the 20-yard line for the Greyhounds.
Marinko and the Greyhound offense back out here, looking to just get something started. The Southeastern Louisiana University offered, trying to just get something going for the Greyhounds. The pass game finally started working with 2 deep completions. See if they can get something going again. 2 receivers on the near side. Tight end and a fullback in there as well. Fakes the pitch, goes back the other way, and stopped at the line of scrimmage. That one, Joseph Lucente.
Tackle made by number 23, Joseph Lucente. Bring up 2nd down.
And Lucente, the junior, he's going to have a very important role in this defense and offense next year when all the seniors leave. Handoff, Darden again. He breaks free. Darden has space to go. He can't escape Asa Goings, though, as Goings throws him out of bounds. But Darden has an explosive play. That's the type of offense the Greyhounds want to see from their freshman running back.
Yeah, this is really exciting for them. One, just because they're getting yardage upon yardage and getting down the field, which is exactly what needs to happen for this Pope offense. But also for, like we were saying earlier, for future aspects in Pope's football game. I mean, that's exciting. Yeah,
they're 0-5 in region, 0-8, no chance at making the playoffs. But Darden's starting to look good out here, especially against a really strong defense. Looking to keep that going. 1st and 10 at the 30. And that one called dead.
Flag thrown in the backfield.
Delay a game on the Greyhounds. So their 1st and 10 turns into 1st and 15. Mark it at 34. Greyhounds stay in the same formation. Actually, just kidding. Looks to be 2 tight ends. And then Kai Watanabe on the far side, and then McClendon on the near one. It's a screen pass. Oh my gosh! Asa Goings.
Oh.
Flags fly on that play. And they'll take a break for a second here to make sure Darden's okay.
We've seen similar things like this happen with Asa Goings.
Darden gets up and is walking. That is a great sign for him.
I'm praying this is not another targeting an ejection situation like it was a couple weeks back at home for Asa Goings, but who knows what they'll decide.
Ref's still discussing this one. I think they are discussing targeting. It was hard to see if he was leading with the crown of his helmet, but
it kind of just seemed like a good anticipation of
yeah, we'll see what the call is right here.
We'll see.
Personal foul, helmet to helmet contact against the defense, 15-yard penalty.
So it's a personal foul, helmet to helmet.
On number 20 on the defense.
So Asa gets a helmet to helmet, and the Jedediah Marshall gets an unsportsmanlike conduct. It's a 15-yard penalty. Asa does not get ejected. So the Greyhounds will get a free walk into the red zone, and they're going to get close to a score here at the 9. So Alterman in the backfield now, as Darden will take a little bit of a breather after that one. And it's 1st and 9 from the goal line. The Greyhounds with a lot of free penalty yardage. Mariko up the middle. Falls for about 8. And gets within 2, 2nd and 2 now.
Taken down by several Chiefs at the 3-yard line. Bring up 7 down for the Greyhounds.
Darden over on the sideline just did some burpees, and I think he's ready to go back in the game, which is a good sign for Pope's offense, as he's been a true asset for them this game. But another thing that you said earlier about Sequoyah having so many penalties on the defense, that's honestly part of the reason why Pope's had so many offensive pushes. Does not seem good for touchdown for the Greyhounds, but going back to that, doesn't seem good for the Sequoyah defense for coming into playoff season in the next 3 weeks. Like that, having that many penalties may not be the greatest thing, just because like if we're gonna play teams that do have more offensive threats, it's not smart to just give them yardage.
In that time, Alterman, that ball is on the floor. Still on the floor. Everyone trying to scramble to pick that one up. And the Greyhounds will miss the extra point. 42-13 it will stay as Ethan Alterman gets on the board. And he puts up the 2nd touchdown of the night.
Chiefs 42.
With 4:26 left to go. We'll see the Chiefs offense out here once again. They have 6 touchdowns so far on the night. Looking to make it 7.
Approximately. Let's make it, we could either end the half with 6 or 7.
Yeah, okay, now we're just dragging it. now we're pushing it.
Sometimes you just have to drop it in.
You're motivated. I like it.
Exactly.
Rajecki in the backfield to receive this kickoff. Matthews Lego, who just I don't know, it was more of the holder's fault on that one. Legos didn't really have a chance to even kick it. And he tries an onside kick, and no one's going to get near that one. I think that's Maddox Waller who scoops that up. The Greyhounds try to catch Sequoyah sleeping, and it does not go well. And they get an even better position to start this night off, or start this drive off, at the 45.
Chiefs will start this drive from their own 45-yard line.
Asa Goings and Brooke Starling on the far side as Braden Wilbur and Maddox Waller flip. Handoff, Rojecki has blockers, and using his body to block on his own as well, steps out of bounds. They'll mark him just before the line to gain.
Run by number 3,
Will be second and short.
Gain of 9 yards. Bring up second and short for the Chiefs.
Clock still ticking past, now into the 4th minute. A lot of movement for Sequoyah. Still that backfield of Martin and Rojecki. He takes it on the run, has one man to beat, goes towards the left of him, sends another man flying, and falls again for a 30-yard run at the 23. Will Rojecki just keeps on producing, and it's another first down for Sequoyah.
Now, I think we said this a couple weeks ago at a home game, but I think it genuinely takes so many defensive players to just tackle one guy, which I think that just shows so much talent, and also perseverance by Will Rojecki to not go down after one tackle.
I mean, that second juke where he just kind of set the man flying reminded me of that River Ridge one where last play of the quarter, or the last play of the half, he just kind of stops, makes a man completely miss, and then walks right into the end zone as Martin will keep this one right up the middle. Tries to spin towards his left, enough for a first, brought down at the 10.
Quarterback keeper by number 2, Colby Martin.
He was looking to throw it for a second, but didn't have as many completely open options that he was comfortable with.
Yeah, just took that one on the run, and it's a great run right there. And they'll have a 1st and 10 at the 12. And as soon as Martin got up, Alex Brewer, another one of our seniors, rushing over, making sure Martin's okay. Colorado State commit. Chiefs inside the red zone looking to get their 7th touchdown. Rojecki off the motion, he gets in for a touchdown. As will be I think a reception touchdown. There was a forward pass, but Will Rojecki makes it 48-13 just before halftime.
22nd total touchdown of the season. We're only going up from here.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. He keeps adding on to his tally. More yardage, more touchdowns. The Memphis commit so far off to a great start on his senior night.
What's your prediction on how many touchdowns we'll have by the end of the season?
He's got one game left, half a game, but I mean, depends if they pull him in the 2nd or not. I think 25 at the end of the regular season.
End of regular season, 25.
Playoffs, I'll go 29 or 30.
Okay, I'm gonna go 26 regular season, 32 if you include postseason.
I think that number.
Yeah. I may be going a little high, but I have high expectations.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, especially in a playoff game.
Exactly.
You're gonna need them, especially in this county. You don't really, or region, sorry. You don't really know who you're gonna play, when you're gonna play them, and how good that team is gonna be. There's a lot of, there really isn't any cakewalk teams that you'll face in the playoffs.
No, sir.
Be It's a very scary, as we said earlier, very scary region.
Especially, and it's also way more scary next year. Did you hear the new GHSA rules for next year?
I was kind of surprised about that.
I know. For those who don't know, it's the #1 seed out of every region automatically goes to playoffs. They get to be the #1 seed. And then after that, it goes completely based off rankings. So if you were so it's just for those teams who are in regions that may not be as good, and for those who have regions that are insanely good, to be that like #5 team on the cutoff, or that #2 team that may not be that will probably lose to that #5 team in a different region. It's so that #5 team has a chance to make the playoffs, and the #2 team may not, or maybe a lower seed than they are if they are in their region.
Yeah, it kind of works like college football does now. I think it opens up more, right? Top 30 teams, so you have a little bit more space. If you're ranked in that top 30, you'll make the playoffs. I've never really been a fan of how college football does it. I think that needs a rework as well.
I think it'll be interesting to see how it's going to work with high school football.
If they execute it well, I think it can go great. It can be something special, but it's just the execution they gotta nail down. I believe in GHSA. I feel like
I believe in them.
Yeah, you gotta have faith.
It'll work. As obviously it's not just football. It's gonna go for basketball and
I feel
soccer
like
and all
with those other sports, that's gonna help so much.
That's gonna help a lot, for sure.
Bring up second down for the Greyhounds.
Greyhounds go nowhere on first down. Sets up 2nd and 10. Rushing game can't seem to get going. Marinko on the rollout, has McClendon, and another hit from Brooks Starling. Sends McClendon back flying a little bit. He gets his second reception of the night. And it's going to be enough for a first down.
The pass will be good enough for a first down.
Clock still rolling. .125 now. Pope taking a lot of time off this clock. You'd think they'd be in tempo right now.
I mean, anything they could make it down the field and get a touchdown before the half.
I think you got to go a little bit quicker. You're wasting way too many seconds just trying to figure out a play.
Precious seconds.
Marinko dropping back, has to escape the sack, throws that one away. There's gonna be no flag. Looks like he got it out of bounds.
I don't know if Sequoiah's coaches are very happy about that. I see them being like, throw the flag, throw the flag.
Oh, there's a flag in the backfield. There it is. I was looking for it. I did not think he got that one out of
No, I don't think so.
Yes, that should be intentional grounding there.
Intentional grounding.
Yep.
5-yard penalty. Lost it down.
So lost it down, and should be from the spot where the foul occurred.
That penalty will bring up a second down.
Yep. So it's going to be second and very, very long. I mean, that's 2nd and 25, I want to say. Oh, they're still going.
Oh.
Because it's 5 yards on top of what?
You're right.
That's 2nd and 30, I would say. Just a quick guesstimate. Yep. Second and 30.
Yeah.
And all those 30 seconds they just wasted, they're gonna want them back.
They're gonna wish they had those back.
Gonna have to throw on this one. Backed up in their own end zone. Pressure comes quickly. Darden trying to escape. He's brought back, thrown into the end zone, but they'll mark that he stopped his forward progress at about the 5-yard line.
I mean, I know they can't hear us, but I wish they would have listened to you right there. I mean, when you are at when you are at the 10-yard line and you have to go all the way to the other side of the field, I mean, it may not be the smartest decision just to run the ball. I mean, maybe they were just trying to run down the time and move on and try to make a comeback second half, but
I think
may not have been the smartest decision.
I think I just have PTSD of too many times watching my favorite teams misread the clock and costing them the game. I feel like that's just seeing teams just lose 30 seconds just like it's nothing. You know, it's like, oh well,
it's like precious time, guys.
Yeah, come on.
You never know when you're gonna want more time later. That's what I'm saying. I mean, sometimes it just depends on the game situation.
After,
but also, I love that, I mean, we see different things up here than they see down there, so.
Yeah, after the Pope timeout, the 3rd and about 35, I'll say, from their own 5. They have a long way to go. Not enough time to just run the clock out. And the Chiefs, if they want to, they could probably call a timeout and get the ball back. They got 2 left of their own. Marinko trying to get somebody to jump. Doesn't move. He'll look back over towards his sideline. Carson Berry comes back up towards the line. Instead of being in coverage, they hand it off to Darden. Trying to find somewhere to go. Gets back to the 10. And it's set up 4th down and 30 to let the clock run.
Bring up 4th down for the Greyhounds.
Sorry, clock won't run. Timeout called.
Timeout. Sequoyah.
Sequoyah call a timeout. Up 49-13 with the Greyhounds at their own 10. They'll be forced to punt on this one. Refs calling both teams back out onto the field. And I'm going to expect the punt crew to be out here. Maybe not. I see Marinko coming back out.
Are they going to try to make some magic happen? Oh, they're going.
They're going for it. Trips on the near side. One wide receiver on the far one. Here's the snap. Oh, Marinko punts it. Okay. I thought they were just going to run that play. Brooks Starling on the left side.
Okay.
Gets towards the 20.
Okay.
Still standing. Finally makes some contact. Gets brought down at the 10. And they have 28 seconds to make something happen.
Punt returned by Brooks Darling to the 10-yard line.
And the Sequoyah offense.
Pope tried to fake Sequoyah out just a little bit right there, but
I mean, they didn't even need to punt. I mean, they're right back to where they punted the ball right there. So
yeah, that's
great return from Brooks Darling.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if that was Marinko's first recorded punt of the season. It was like, yeah, Marinko, go out there and punt it.
We'll figure that out at halftime.
Martin shotgun, dropping back, trying to find an option over on towards his left side. He finds Waller, throws a man over his shoulder, reaches, and he's in. Touchdown, Maddox Waller. What an effort.
Those are the moments where it's clutch to be a tight end, because you have the body like a big, but you also have the skill like a receiver to be able to run the ball, and then you got yourself to be able to bulldoze through people. Kind of sick.
Yeah, that's why he's committed to Sanford right now. Maddox Waller, the 6th different touchdown scorer on the night. Hanson's field goal is good, and the Chiefs make it 56-13 with 20 seconds to go before halftime. And a little stat update, yes, that was Marinko's first recorded punt of the season, which is a little funny stat line right there.
I mean, for his first punt of the season,
Wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. He went from the 10 to around the 45.
Yeah, not a bad punt.
Not a bad punt.
So Hanson, after drilling another extra point, perfect so far tonight. We'll kick off, looking for another touchback. Hanson taking his steps. 20 seconds left to go here in the first half of action as Hansen drills this one into the back of the end zone again. And the Greyhounds will start this quarter, or start this drive. I keep messing up that first word. Start the drive at the 20.
Yeah, we're about to end the quarter, and the clock is
running.
Think they're just gonna run the clock out? Oh, just kidding, they're stopping it. I think they forgot, no, they forgot to start the clock when the—
Yeah, we're back to 20.
Oh, just kidding. I was like, what is happening?
We're going back to 20.
We're going back. I was like, are we playing the clock whenever he kicked it? But yeah. No, we are having Pope's offense start at the 20 with 20 seconds left at the end of the second quarter.
See if they decide to need this one out or they'll run a play. They do hand off Darden. He gets tackled after about a gain of 3. No timeout called. They'll let this one run to the end of the half as the Chiefs have a 56-13 lead. 8 total touchdowns so far. A ridiculous number for a first half, as they are close to matching their game against Cherokee and their game against Sprayberry. They're 1 touchdown short of both of those games, and they've done that in 1 half.
That's insane. And also looks so promising for the rest of the season. I mean, our game against River Ridge, that was our only loss of the season, that was just a fluke, guys. That was just a fluke because the Sequoyah offense and defense are now on the uprise, and I think that the one thing that Sequoyah defense can make sure that they do is just don't let Pope score one more time. Those are just little flukes in the system. Just keep them scoreless this half, and we'll be good to go for the second half.
I mean, both sides of the ball have been playing pretty much perfectly. I mean, both of Pope's touchdowns were good touchdowns. I mean, especially that first one. That was a great drive from Pope. So we'll give them props there, but other than that, the Sequoyah defense has been lights out, and so is the offense. No mistakes really so far, besides a few self-inflicting flags. That's pretty much it, though, in terms of the bad stuff. So the Chiefs go into halftime 56-13 on senior night. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for second half action. I've been Jake Gyra, joined by Sloan McGee. We'll be back in 20.
At Ameriprise Financial, we know our clients are so much more than clients. They're go-getters and game changers, legacy leavers and visionaries, healers and confidants. The goals that matter most to you matter most to us. Helping you achieve them is what we do best. With personal financial advice from an advisor you can trust and goal-based investing in solutions, it's no wonder we have a 4.9 out of 5 client satisfaction rating. Ameriprise Financial, advice worth talking about.
At Window World, we make it easy to get the exterior product, style, and performance you need at the price point you want. We'll visit your home and work together to pick the windows, doors, or siding that fits your style and budget. Schedule your free estimate to get started.
Craving bold flavor and a good time? Come on down to Big Easy Barbecue, where Cajun heat meets slow smoked perfection. Sink your teeth into our famous smoked wings, tender brisket, and spicy jambalaya that'll have you coming back for more. We've got big screens for the big games, space for the whole crew, and that southern hospitality you'll love. Right in the heart of the neighborhood, easy to find, impossible to forget. Big Easy Barbecue, a Cajun smokehouse where flavor meets family.
On behalf of Superintendent Mary Elizabeth Davis, Principal Robert Van Alstyne, Athletic Director Peter Vorda, and Director of Bands Chad Smith, please join us in welcoming to the field the Sequoyah High School Band of Chiefs. Tonight's performance is entitled Board of Education. Musical selections include Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd, Summer Dances by Brian Barmages, This Used to Be My Playground by Madonna, and School's Out by Alice Cooper. The Band of Chiefs is under the field direction of drum majors Lane Davidson and Kimberly Strickland. On behalf of Superintendent Mary Elizabeth Davis, Principal Robert Van Alstyne, on behalf of Superintendent... Drum majors, is your band ready? Class is now in session.
last Sunday. He had a boot on.
Craving bold flavor and a good time? Come on down to Big Easy Barbecue, where Cajun heat meets slow smoked perfection. Sink your teeth into our famous smoked wings, tender brisket, and spicy jambalaya that'll have you coming back for more. We've got big screens for the big games, space for the whole crew, and that southern hospitality you'll love. Right in the heart of the neighborhood, easy to find, impossible to forget. Big Easy Barbecue. Cajun Smokehouse where flavor meets family.
And all her other ligaments are messed up. I was there when I was like, everyone thought she was about to win that lap, right? She was like looking off the field, or like, you know, it's like
Northside Hospital.
And welcome back to second half action between the 0-8 Pope Greyhounds and the 7-1 Sequoyah Chiefs. The Chiefs have a 56-13 lead going into the second half of action. The Greyhounds are going to need a lot of offense and a lot of defense if they want to find themselves a way back into this game and prevent the Chiefs from moving on to 8-1 and then 5-1 in region. If the Greyhounds want to find their first win of the year, they're going to need a lot. They get the ball to start the half. We'll see if they can continue from at least 2 of their last 3 drives. The last one resulted in a punt at the end of the quarter, but the 2 before that were a little promising. Kaiwan Tanabe had a great touchdown, and then Ethan Alterman had one as well, as the Greyhounds found themselves getting on the board for the first time tonight late in the second. See if they can change something up, get on the board on their first drive of the third.
I mean, and Sequoiah's already starting to put their second string players in. Ryan Jacobs just was the kicker right there instead of Leif Hansen, giving him a little break. You know, got to save him for Creekview next week and then the playoffs. You know, gotta save that leg. So we'll probably start seeing some trickling in of second string, third string players tonight, which is exciting for them. Exciting to see how the Sequoyah Chiefs are gonna be in the next couple of years by these second string players.
And it's an explosive play from Darden to open up the half, as he goes for about 15 yards, and Ivan Darden having himself a great night so far, despite what looks to be getting knocked out of the game. I'm very surprised that he's still in here and still doing an incredible job. As he gets the first down, the Greyhounds will set up at the 36-yard line now.
Yeah, I know that if I would have gotten hit like that, I don't think I'd be back up that quickly. I mean, he was 2 minutes later doing burpees on the sideline, so that kind of shows what kind of a beast of a player that he is and also can be in the future.
Darden on the carry again. That time doesn't go as far, about gain of 1.
Taken down by several Chiefs.
We'll update around the region. Woodstock up 16-0 against Riverwood going into the third quarter. And next week's game for Pope is going to be interesting. They play Riverwood. Both of them don't have a win. So whoever loses will come in last place in region. And I feel like that's just a great game.
The battle for last place.
The wooden spoon. Game of the wooden spoon.
Oh.
And that's what they call it in MLS. So.
Oh, I like
yeah.
I love
the wooden spoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great name.
Great name.
Creekview is up 14-7 against River Ridge, which very impressive so far. And then Sprayberry up 21-7 against Lassiter. That Creekview game is going to be the one you want to look out for, as if they take down River Ridge, they're on the same record as us going into that last week of the season. And currently we are 1, Creekview's 2, Sprayberry's 3 with the same record, but I think both teams hold a tiebreaker over Sprayberry. So that game is going to be very, very interesting next week. On Halloween as well.
Oh, spooky night. Insanely essential for the Sequoyah Chiefs to win that game just so that we can get first in region. But no matter what, if it's a win or a loss, we will most likely, fingers crossed, most likely have a home playoff game, which is good for these seniors that it's not their last time playing in Skip Pope Stadium.
And I don't think that he ever had full possession there. That was Josiah Moss. That was his first look of the night, the junior running back and defensive end, who just could not hold on to that one. And fourth down, the punt crew comes out after a impressive opening play from Ivan Darden. Does not result in anything. And the Greyhounds will start their half off with a punt. Legos the punter. He gets a good boot on that one. Brooks Starling drops back a little bit, calls for a fair catch. We'll stop at the 26-yard line, and the Chiefs offense will take over for their first drive. 4 minutes already on. We are at the point where we're just on a running clock for the rest of the night, unless it somehow manages to become a close game again. But don't know that one's going to happen. So running clock until then, and we'll see what the Chiefs can do.
And it is Sequoiah's second string that is currently in the game.
Yeah, good call right there. That's Nolan Shakar at quarterback. And then Joseph Lucente at running back. See Logan Bashan out there at receiver as well. And Hudson Hamilton on the near side. Logan Bashan, a senior, getting some reps at wide receiver. Clock is just dwindling down right now. The play clock isn't going. They're not going to reset the clock, so a minute just gets taken off. Play clock goes now. And Shakar's first snap of the game. It's a counter to Braden Wilbur. As the junior fullback gets his first carry of the night, Braden Wilbur has been someone I've been very impressed with to see. He just, every single run is just an angry run. I mean, he just runs through as many people as he possibly can. Just trucks anybody down.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he just, whenever he got tackled, lay on the ground and had a little anger out, got a little punch to the ground. Maybe he was mad that he didn't get the first down. Maybe he was just mad that he had gotten tackled a little bit earlier than he had expected. But I mean, hey, just has anger, which honestly is a good sign.
And speaking of trucks, there's Hudson Hamilton with one of his own. As Shakar, 1 for 1 on passes so far, moves the chains for a first down. As Shakar links up with Hamilton.
First down.
6 minutes left to go in the third already. Clock going by quickly. Braden Wilbur once again, running over towards the near side and rams his way through a few defenders, crosses for a first. It's another first down for Sequoyah. 2 rushes for Braden Wilbur and about 17 yards at the 50 now.
Be good enough for another Chiefs. First down.
Taking a lot of time off this clock. Shakar, the junior quarterback, still out there looking to take the reins next year. Scrambling out towards his side, deep throw, finds a man downfield. And that's Easton Richardson, another one of the seniors. As another deep shot, Nolan Shakar stays perfect on his completion, and it's first down, inching closer to the red zone.
Now, for the Chief fans who are still here, because some people may have given up by the differential of the score. But for the Chiefs fans who are still here listening, this is a good insight into what next year is going to look like for the Sequoyah Chiefs with Nolan Shakar as junior quarterback, and now...
Yeah, false start.
False start?
I think.
Anyways.
5-yard penalty on Sequoyah. We'll push this one back for the Chiefs first and 15.
Good insight into what next year may look like, because these juniors and sophomores have a lot of shoes to fill.
Yeah, getting a little bit look at the new line as well. Still see Riley O'Neal out there. Jacob Sheen getting some reps, the sophomore. Chasing Curl, the junior.
Max Martineau's out there too.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a look for all these numbers right now. Lots in motion. First and 15, Shakar designed run. As he gets about half the yardage needed. Brings up 2nd and 8. As the Chiefs are having themselves a good drive so far.
Bring up 2nd down for the Chiefs.
Shakar still out there at quarterback. Logan Pashan and Hudson Hamilton on that far side. Joseph Lucente in the back. Again, designed run for Shakar. Takes off towards that right side. Breaks the first tackle, but can't get past the second. And he is about a yard short of the first.
Number 14, Nolan Shakar.
Be 3rd and 1.
Bring up a 3rd.
Hamilton Pashan will step off. Shakar stays out there. Gonna expect maybe an I formation. We see a lot with those varsity starters. No, we'll just kick out 2 wide receivers. Shakar, hands off to Lucente. He's got enough for a first. Trying to plow himself through a few defenders. Can't get much out of it. But enough to move the chains for a first down is Lucente. Adds to his rush total of the season.
Good enough to move the chains for another first down.
Has 70 yards so far, adding to his tally. Still out there at the starting running back spot. Clock still ticking down to 2:20 left in the quarter. Lucente on the right side gets tripped up. Enough for a gain of 5 though. Gonna be a gain of 6. Gonna be 2nd and 4. As the Chiefs itching closer towards the end zone.
Now Sequoyah is switching off between the receivers, being Hamilton and Pashon, 2 seniors, and Gannon and Richardson, also 2 seniors. As touchdown.
One finds its way into the end zone for another Sequoyah touchdown. It's Brody Vance, the sophomore wingback, gets himself on the board as well. He joins the touchdown party.
First varsity touchdown of his career, most likely.
I think he scored one against Cherokee.
We're gonna fact check that right now. Second.
Yeah, first touchdown.
First touchdown.
At least in Max Preps' reporting. As Ryan Jacobs drills his extra point.
Extra point is up and good.
As the Chiefs up their lead to 63-13. And that should tie their season high that they put up against Sprayberry. And the Chiefs are 1 point away from putting up the most points they have so far this season.
And there's still another quarter left.
There's still a lot more time left to go. They only got 56 up against Riverwood.
So let's break our record that we just set.
Against one of the best teams in the region.
Yeah, let's do it.
Week 2 they were at 61, then they broke it again against Sprayberry, and now they're looking to break it again tonight. The defense can force another stop. 1:43.
So exciting.
A lot of time killed off that clock. About 10 minutes right there.
Yeah.
Going quick now.
A lot quicker than that second quarter.
Oh yeah, when the clock's rolling, yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of goes by. How is that one?
It took over 10 minutes to get from 6 minutes to 4 minutes in the second quarter. Shows you how much goodness of football happened during that quarter.
Yeah,
as one would say.
8 touchdowns in the
first half.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. Number 1 so far as we start the second. 1:43 to go in the third quarter. As that one is kicked short at the 20. Doesn't make it to the field, so I think that's going to be marked down at the 30. That was Jacob Rajecki on that one. There's Will's younger brother, a sophomore who should get a little bit more reps going into next season with his brother leaving. The Greyhounds to start at the 35 after that kick out of bounds. Here comes the Greyhound offense. Switch at quarterback. Darden, though, still in the backfield, and he gets swallowed up quickly, and that one goes nowhere. New quarterback in is Carson Kershaw, the sophomore quarterback, trying to get some new looks in here. Doesn't have any registered stats so far in the year. We'll see what he can do with this offense and a running clock. Kershaw throwing out wide to McClendon. McClendon slips up and is brought down pretty quickly by Omar, sophomore.
Tackle made by number 26, Lucas Neves.
Oh, it might have been Lucas Nieves instead. Maybe my roster sheet isn't updated. Say it was Lucas Nieves, senior. As clock's still going, 27 seconds now. 3rd and 5. Kershaw looking for a first down. Has to make the snap before the quarter ends. Handoff, Darden. Trying to slip his way through for a first. He is short. And the defense stands. Bring a 4th down. And that will end the 3rd quarter as the Chiefs take a 63-13 lead. 1 touchdown score that entire quarter. Chiefs defense holds for no scores during that half or quarter. Jeez, wow, we're messing up words left and right here.
Well, now the field will now be flipped. So we will see if Pope will be able to move the ball up the field.
That'd be fun.
Going back to their old perspective.
If they can't, every single time they flipped, like they start bad, they flip, they go good, they flip again, they go bad, they flip again, they go good. That'd be a funny paradox.
I think that's a good point. Whenever you're stuck to the same thing for a second and make it boring, and now they're like excited to go the other direction.
Now they want to go get a touchdown.
Now they want to go get it. So we'll see what happens here as we start the 4th quarter.
4th and 5. We'll see if they
yeah, we'll see if they even
want to go for this one.
It looks like their punter is out on the field.
Yeah, I see Legos out there. Fake maybe.
I mean, they did fake it earlier, so you never know. Never know with this team.
They didn't fake it earlier. They just threw Marinko out there and
that's true.
They faked going for it.
They faked going for it.
They faked the punt, literally. They faked punt. I feel like somebody ran that this week. I feel like Oregon ran that this week. I think I saw something about that.
A fake punt?
Yeah.
Where it's like
if that's even a word.
Quarterback, like he's gonna
go for it, and then he just punts it. Something like that.
Yeah.
Chiefs offense will take over at the 20. Nolan Shakar still out there. As he'll get his 2nd drive of the night. Looks to have the same wide receivers core as well. As the backup getting some valuable minutes here on senior night. Student section still staying strong, as well as the band. Even despite being the blowout, most of them still here. Same with the band, pretty much full band over there. Shakar looking to lead his 2nd drive. Handoff Lucente. He's getting through his first tackles, and he's got space to go. Gets brought down, but it's a great run there from Joseph Lucente. A little preview of what he might be able to do next year for Sequoyah.
That was sick.
Crosses the 50. 1st and 10 at the 48. And Eli Stoddard coming in now. Shakar got the handoff on the last play. And Stoddard now, the sophomore quarterback, getting some reps. We'll see what he can do. A little bit experimenting on this lovely October night. That ball's on the floor. Stoddard falls on it. Great job from him, just back on top of that ball. Reverse doesn't work well.
Little messy of a handoff between.
Yeah, the second handoff, the second one just didn't work well. That reverse going back. Chiefs really love to run that play, especially when they have not their starters in. Doesn't really work that well that time. The loss of 5, 2nd and 15 now. Nolan Shakar back out at quarterback. Stoddard will step off for the play. Handoff over onto the far side, and that one doesn't go anywhere. That was Easton Brown. Another sophomore getting a carry. That one goes for a loss. And it's 3rd and about 18 here. Eli Stoddard steps back out onto the field. Has a long line to gain. Stoddard with 2 wide receivers. Has a tight end that can break from the formation if they need to. To that break, Stoddard on the run, finds his man in the middle of the field. Is enough for a first down.
What a look.
And Eli Stoddard finds Luca Lopez, the junior. Gets his first reception of the night. Moves the chains for a first in a dangerous 3rd down spot.
Okay, so now Sequoyah is just flipping quarterbacks because now Shakar is back on the field. So every other play trying something new. I mean, that throws off the defense sometimes.
I mean,
could be. It could.
They're kind of I feel like they kind of run the same style of play.
I mean, they're probably running the same play that the coaches are giving them. However,
they run up the middle. Oh my gosh. Trucks him over.
Powerhouse.
What a run there from Easton Brown. His 2nd run of the night after getting tackled for a loss, takes that one personally.
Easton Brown
goes up for a first down.
Easton Brown's going to go off next year. Next year or the year after that, whenever he gets his real varsity minutes, he's gonna be somebody
scary.
He's gonna be scary. He's gonna be somebody that other teams got to look out for.
Eli Stoddard back in now. Easton Brown still at running back though. Hands it off to Brown. Does he fall into the end zone? No, he's marked a yard short. Easton Brown a yard away from extending the lead to 70.
Gets the ball to the 1-yard line.
Time still ticking off this clock, 7:15 now. Sequoyah calls their play. Shakar back in there again. Chiefs keep flipping their quarterbacks. And a late substitution for Pope. Nate Pierce has to come off. Gets replaced by Gabriel Mensah. Shakar, handoff up the middle. Breaks the first tackle, crosses the plane, and it's Noah Wilson who grabs a touchdown of his own. The sophomore running back this time. He adds another 6 to the score. It's 69-13.
We just beat our own season record.
Yeah, the Chiefs pass the mark they set against Sprayberry a month ago, maybe a little bit longer. That one a home game as well. The Chiefs make it 70. As Jacob Rajecki's kick is good. And it is 70-13 with 6:28 left to go.
After that score, the visiting Coke Greyhounds 13. Your Sequoyah Chiefs 70.
And it's the 8th different touchdown scorer of the night. 10th total touchdown. As the Chiefs offense is having themselves a incredibly impressive night. They passed their season high, and there's still time for another one. Ryan Jacobs out to kick now. The other junior kicker. And a great kick from Ryan Jacobs right there. Makes it to the 5. Darden taking this one out. And he breaks off his first tackle but can't survive any of the next 5. And he is brought down at the 15. The Greyhound offense have another chance here, maybe just to put something up on the board, but it's not looking very promising. See if they decide to stick with Kershaw. They go back to Marquino or Rico. Looks like Kershaw still out there. Carson Kershaw, sophomore, 5'11", 155. Has another drive to make something happen. Kershaw rolling out, has a man open. Enough for a first, or at least should be enough for a first. They'll mark him just short, about a yard.
That's one of the better plays we've seen.
One.
That's one of the better plays we've seen from Pope tonight.
Yeah, Brennan Wendell, the fullback, gets out, and there's a great use of play action right there. As Wendell finds himself open, gets a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. Clock still ticking down to 5 minutes left in this one. Handoff up the middle. That one's enough for a first.
Taken down by a host of Chiefs at the 31-yard line. Will be good for a
And going into the fourth quarter, Creekview's up 21-7 against River Ridge. Sprayberry has pretty much won their game 35-14. Woodstock has pretty much won their 16-0 against Riverwood. That Creekview game maybe shows that Creekview is not just a magically 4-1 team, and that they can walk the walk. Is that what it's saying? Talk the talk, walk the walk. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the saying.
Something like that.
You can talk the talk, we can't walk the walk, but
Yeah.
they can actually walk the
Yeah,
walk.
yeah. There you go. You're my interpreter.
I am. This is why we make a great team.
Bring up
I would say so.
Yeah, we're locked.
Yeah.
And if Creekview can hold on there, I'll put them tied with us and Sprayberry for first place in region. Max Preps currently has Sprayberry in second place above Creekview for a tiebreaker. But that last game of the season will be very important for Sequoyah.
It'll especially be important on the point side as well.
Yeah. They go away to Creekview in one of their better seasons in the last few years. Both teams looking to make an end to each other's season. I don't know. I think both teams should still make the playoffs even if one does lose.
Yes. Most likely.
There's a lot of 3-2, could be 4-2 teams because Woodstock would be 4-2. River Ridge would drop to 3-3 because that would be their. Is that their second loss? Or is that their third loss? Yeah, River Ridge would drop to 3-3.
Wow.
Last year we go to 2-4 with their loss, so they're knocked out.
And we'll see.
We got a tight region race
I
coming up in
know.
the last week of the season.
Yeah, it's been a hot sec since Creekview has made the
I feel like it's
the
been
playoffs.
a minute, yeah.
It's been a minute. I think our freshman year was the last time they made it. I mean, obviously, still like not that long, but definitely feels like a minute. They've missed it by short the past couple of years. Oh.
Kershaw throws it over to Watanabe. Secure catches that one. Goes down. Is it enough for a first? Yep, it is. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 41. As we cross into the final 2 minutes of the last regular season home game, at least in mine and your commentating histories, unless the last regular season game.
Last regular season game. But we'll be back.
Hopefully there'll be a home playoff game. I don't know if we can broadcast it on GTV just because of the GHSA rules.
You're right.
Because last year I remember we were trying to get, we did the Gainesville game, but you had to go through GHSA or HS, one of the whatever the brand is or the abbreviation. You have to go through them because since it's the playoff game, they take the rights and everything.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know the exact.
Hopefully you'll see more of us. Hopefully you hear more of us.
Yeah.
On Chiefs TV.
There's hope that we do. We should be doing Creekview next week. There should be a stream for that game on Halloween. It should be a very fun game to watch as we conclude the regular season. And hopefully we'll have some playoff action here on Chiefs TV. But at least in the regular season, it has been an honor being your commentator duo. As the Chiefs look to close out this one 70-13. 47 seconds on the clock.
I mean, we've had a fun time at home this season. I mean, you count the Denmark game, which is a little too close to call, but then ended.
Oh, that was got to be my favorite game.
Ended so fun.
That call.
That was so. Oh.
Not to brag or anything, but that call that I made, that was a great call.
And then to go to Sprayberry, where we set our point high.
Yeah.
And
Kel too. That was a great. I mean,
Kel was a great
those games were exciting. You didn't think they were gonna be that good.
Last at our homecoming game, that was just a fun night in general. And now that this game has concluded.
70-13 as the final score. Sequoyah on senior night get the job done. There is not much to say about this game. The offense plays a perfect night. They did not have a drive where they did not score a touchdown. And they had 10 drives, 10 touchdowns. Their defense only gave up 2 scores. The rest were just punts. And then the last 2 drives, that last drive ends in the clock getting ran out.
I'm going to call that a pretty perfect night.
Yeah, Sequoyah moves up to 5-1 in region, 8-1 on the season. They improve their resume just a little bit more as this offense shines once again as we get closer to some playoff football in November. But that's it for tonight. I've been Jake Gyra, joined by Sloan McGee. Hopefully we'll see you next week. If not, have a good night. Thank you so much for watching.
We appreciate your help. The Sequoyah Touchdown Club would like to say thank you